Hello, everybody, and welcome to the first official stream of the channel where we are playing some World of Warcraft. There is a event going on called the Collector's Bounty where you can get some of the more rare mounts. For those of you who may not know who what World of Warcraft is, some would say it's pretty much just a collections game at this point for retail. You go around collecting your mounts, your transmogs. There's like the end game rating and everything like that, but most would say it's all about the collecting. So this event where it's giving you more loot and a higher chance to get the more rare mounts and legendaries would be a collector's dream. As you can see, I'm riding one of my favorite mounts right now, which is this, I want to call it like a crow thing, but it does look like a crow. But we'll go ahead and get started here. We're going to be going from the classic era raids all the way up to about Battle for Azeroth, collecting as many mounts as we can. Hopefully we get a few in the process, but who knows. My luck is generally pretty terrible when it comes to the dropping of mounts. So hopefully we'll be able to get one or two. Luckily I have alts to be able to run it. If I don't get it on this character, I can try it on a different character. But let's go ahead and get started. We're going to be going to the Molten Core first. There's no mounts that drop here, but he does drop the Bindings of Thunder Fury, which is a legendary sword you can get. So we'll go ahead and head that way first, which is just here in Stormwind. Hope everyone's night is going well. We'll be probably here for a few hours, so we'll see what happens. I only have 242 mounts. As you can see, everything that's grayed out here are mounts that I have yet to get. So I have quite the collection to still get for my collection of mounts. I have some mail. Pretty much everything I've gotten loot-wise, I've posted to the auction house in the attempt to make some gold, but that may be a thing that will come later, because not many of my items have sold, to be honest. They are kind of outlandishly priced. I'm assuming it's because of the event, that everyone's just posting everything for ridiculous amounts of money, but maybe someone will buy it. Who knows? So we'll go in here. I do kill everything simply because I want the rep. There should be an achievement for getting a rep with them, which I need, so that's why I kill everything in here. May not be the fastest method, but it works for me, right? Whatever works for me is the reason why we play games. I know I'm probably not the fastest class, but Rogue is probably by far one of my favorite classes in the game. So I'm going to play what I enjoy playing. Not the, like, I guess in Call of Duty terms, what the meta is to be playing in today's day and age. I don't even know where rogues be ranking in the current season of World of Warcraft, but okay. I don't want to do that, but Killing these things do nothing. But... There's one achievement. So hot right now. I got a full set of Shaman tier. So I didn't even know that was an achievement, but it is, I guess, a new achievement now. I got some pants for my rogue. That's cool. Sprint back out. One thing I do need from here as well to complete my kind of messed up transmog is I need the Bloodfang pants from Ragnaros. So it does kind of fit the outfit better than what I'm currently wearing. So hopefully we'll get those to drop tonight too. But like I said, I have terrible luck with loot. So for all I know, probably won't even get it. I should probably loot them when I can, huh? I'm not gonna go back for those guys. I generally kill them, but I guess I just wasn't paying attention. Whole lot of nothing there. And if you're wondering probably why there's so much activity in World of Warcraft right now, it's probably because of this event. A lot of people, like myself, will log on it every now and then to collect transmog, mounts, weapons, things like that. And this event just increases those chances, so that's probably why. I know a majority of people in my guild, that's exactly what they're doing. They're just farming transmog and mounts because we're waiting for the new raid tier to drop so we can go through there. And no Thunder Fury binding off of him, unfortunately. So we can hope the Fire Elemental drops his half. So we can at least have half, right? All we need is half. And then we'll get the remaining later. I wonder if they made it Warbound. If they made it Warbound, that'd be cool. Because I can come in here on a different character and farm that particular half until it drops. But I doubt they actually did that.
I'm out of range.
Kill this guy. Double boss. Get the dog. Oh, I didn't loot him. Nope. No bindings for me, unfortunately, so... Soulbound. Let's pull these guys and jump down, so they'll hopefully pull the rest. Look at that, revered. Almost exalted. Exactly what I need.
I need to get closer. I'm out of range.
So these guys. Loot. There's probably some slackers behind there somewhere, so there it is. Now, should I post this? Supposedly sells for 15 gold, so why not? This probably won't sell, but I'll post anyway because it says it goes for 39. That's what I'm talking about. Like, I feel like the economy is so inflated with loot now because everybody's out here running stuff. But hey, some collectors are like stacked with money, so they'll pay whatever they want to not have to farm it and just buy it. Some people do that. I'm not gonna blame them. Take this belt for example. It vendors for 10 silver, but apparently somebody has it on the auction house for 23 gold. Will it sell for 23 gold? I doubt it, but we're gonna try because that's 23 gold. Can't beat that. This apparently sells for 14.55 and vendors for 10, so we'll try to sell that too. Mainly probably because that's an ingredient for the sulfurous hammer, which is a legendary hammer. So it is a collector's item that you do need to get. If you get that, you can make the hammer to combine them to get the legendary. So that's probably why these ingots are so expensive. And here I've been selling them after every run because I didn't have the auctioneer add-on before. Yep.
Impossible.
Look.
Stay your attack, mortals.
Wow.
I submit.
Surprised I haven't had those yet.
Rashly, you have come to wrest the secrets of the living flame. You will soon regret
Seconds.
the recklessness of your quest. I go now to summon the Lord whose house this is. Should you seek an audience with
Now we run all the way back to the middle here. It's a nifty looking map. I did the I found out about this event the other night, so I went out to go buy these bags that are 36 slot bags for extra bag space. What was it? I ran in Taurus, this raid right here. I think I ran it to, I don't know if I can get the sword on this character, but there's a sword that drops from there. But I had to still delete items from my inventory because there was so much loot that dropped from that place. I thought it was a bit crazy. Let me go this back to classic. I don't think I need anything from Blackwing Lair. I mean, I could get CTS. I somehow don't have it yet. I guess I could make a quick trip up there. I don't know. We'll see. Where's the hop up? There it is. Talk to this guy to summon our elemental friend Ragnaros. Time for some RP.
behold Ragnaros, the Fire Lord.
Come on, please.
When this world was yours.
We're killing time. There should be a option to insta-summon him because I'm sure a lot of people would love to not have to sit through this in any other RP event in a raid to just kill the boss. Especially this older content where we've done it so many times that
These mortal infidels
I could probably run this place with my eyes closed because
invaded
it's
your sanctum and seek
I've
to
ran it so many
steal your
times.
secrets. You allowed these insects to run rampant through the hollow core. Now you lead them to my very lair. You have failed me, Executus. Justice shall be met indeed.
Come on, let me kill you, please.
Now for you, insects.
I want the epic loot.
Focus on the power of Ragnaros.
Didn't give me my pants. But apparently these sell for a lot. Get me out of the water. Out of the lava, please. Out of the lava. Now I'm just gonna go make my way up to Blackwing Lair, since it's in the same general location. Still haven't figured out if it's quicker to hearth out and then just run up, but we are so cooked. Welcome in. We are baking in. I don't know if you are very familiar with this game, but this is called the Molten Core, where everything is obviously lava. So we are pretty toasty in here. Some last. Oh, these guys don't even give me a rep anymore. That's unfortunate. But welcome in, welcome in. We are just farming for some mounts tonight. As I said in the intro, all this game really is, for me at least nowadays, is farming mounts. As you can see, everything that's grayed out here is a mount that I still need to collect, as well as gear sets, which is just different little armor sets you can wear. So I don't know why I'm underneath the wrong class, but everything that's grayed out, pretty much sets that I still need to get. I'm a bit of a completionist, so I do like things complete. So the fact that I have incomplete ones makes me want to finish it. Goes with my achievements as well, because they have an achievement system in this game, and let's just say there are a lot of achievements. Like, there's collection achievements, which we're doing right now. There's PvP achievements. There's raid achievements, which some of the raid achievements will also give you mounts. I can forget where oh yeah, BWL. So yeah, if you do some of the raid achievements, they'll give you mounts. So that's something that I also need to do. Especially with the kind of newer content. All the older content you can pretty much solo. But for everything new, you kind of need a... Chat, you didn't see that. Nobody saw that, okay? He just made me get to the orb quicker to get into the raid. Nobody saw me kill a low level 26. Completely accidental, of course. Come on, thank you. I believe they made this one easier, so you can just kind of spam through it, which is pretty good. There used to be like a 10-second cooldown where you had to wait after each egg, but for ease of access, and since this is such old content, they said, hey, you can do this as fast as you want now. Generally, you can finish it through one mind control process. It usually took 2 or 3 to do, but here we are. Got a piece that I haven't gotten before, the Bloodfang bracers, so that's good. They don't really appear, but it's a piece I didn't have before, so there's always that.
I need to go.
They didn't drop pieces that we need.
Now he shall serve me by slaughtering you.
Please let me skip.
Destroy them. Too late, friends. Nefarious' corruption has taken hold. I cannot control myself.
Also, let me know if the music is too loud. I tried to have it as low as possible, but still audible for you guys to hear. I feel like it's kind of loud on my end, but if it's not loud on your guys' end, then it should be fine. I don't want it to be overtaking me, right? Since
I can't attack that target. I cannot attack that. I can't attack that target.
please leave. Thank you. Now all the Bloodfang pieces want to drop, but not the one piece that I need from the other raid, which is the pants. I love that. I love that for me. These guys don't give rep, but we'll go ahead and try to get their loot, see if they drop some random bind on equip that we can sell for a pretty penny. But I think this is the worst room Blizzard ever created. Seems like I don't have to worry about it anymore. But back in the day when you did this raid, all these traps would have to be deactivated or else they put a slow on you. So coordinating 40 people to get through this hallway while slowed because our rogues couldn't disarm the traps like I just did with that one. See how I'm slowed now? I guess if I'm unstealthed, I'll be slowed. But imagine 40 people going at this pace through this room because people didn't know how to deactivate the traps. So hopefully now that I'm stealthed again, I can get by it and get through this quicker, because I think they learned a lesson, because I don't think they ever designed a room like this ever again. Okay, I got a cool little sword. This is very Jinwoo vibes. When you come down to some lower level content, it is pretty overpowered because it's so old that you can just run through it like it's nothing. I am killing these guys for these ingots, so whenever I do get my legendary bindings, I can make my Thunder Fury sword. So I guess I'll try. I'm doing these greens for throw them on the auction house. Hopefully another player will buy them. Like this says it sells for 86 silver, but if I put it on the auction house, somebody has it listed for 32 gold, which is a lot more money than 86 silver, so I'll go ahead and give it a shot. If it does, I'm 32 gold richer, so it's a win-win, right? Not that it really matters, but I don't have my poisons on. I'll just sell that one.
It's too far away.
It's not that much more. I mean, it's 8 gold more, but... Oh, look, it's gonna give me the whole Bloodfang set, except for the one piece that I need from the previous raid that I did. That's just how this game's gonna work, huh? More gloves. It's giving me 3 gloves. I love that. You're probably gonna hate me for saying this. I've never started solo leveling, so I haven't seen episode 1 of solo leveling. Oh, I got the one thing I wanted to come here for this, but yeah, don't shoot me on that one, because I know we've talked about solo leveling as if I've watched it. I've just seen clips on like TikTok and Instagram. I've never like sat down and watched a full episode, mainly because I don't pay for Crunchyroll, so I'm very cheap. I don't pay for a lot of things. Everyone's always like, well, you can always just go to another website and watch it there. And I'm just like, yeah, that's just too much work. I'd rather just go through Crunchyroll. Oh yeah, I'll definitely read it. I don't have any issues with reading it. That's what I did with whatchamacallit, Fairy Tale, when that was still coming out. Not this last season that they had, the 100-year quest, the last season. When an episode would end, I'd be like, all right, I can't wait. I'd go read what happens next because I wanted to find out what happened. Can we just talk about Fairy Tail for a second? Very underrated anime. I know some people will hate on it always, but it's a good anime. Okay, I got a few pieces. That's cool. I'll try that one. So that's just me just hearth out. That sells for a pretty penny. That apparently sells for a pretty penny. Yes, finally, someone agrees with me that Fairy Tail is actually a decent anime and not. Everyone says it's like trash, and I'm like, there are some pretty trash anime out there. I wouldn't consider Fairy Tail as trash anime.
I have calibrated my prices.
I didn't want to do that, but hey, it's been done. So I'll go ahead and sell all this loot that I got. Actually, give me that back. That apparently sells for a lot. Not everyone would probably say, this is a waste of time. Why do you pick everything up? Hey, gold is gold. I'll take it any way I can get it. So, these may not sell for much, but it's better than zero. So, Free Run, another anime I haven't watched. I've only seen clips of it, but it does look good. It would definitely be on the list of animes that I would watch for sure. So I'm just gonna put these up real quick, and then I'll move on to the next one. What I generally do, if there's silver attached to it, I just get rid of the silver, so it's cheaper than the last listed price. So it's on Netflix. So funny thing about that, I don't have Netflix either, so so that doesn't really help me, unfortunately. Why can I not? Oh, it's Warbound on there. I can't unfortunately do anything about watching Netflix either. So I got these the other day. These red balls on my shoulder. I got them out of a random trash drop. They sell apparently for 30,000 gold on the auction house. And I decided to equip them to get the transmog myself instead of selling them. Was it a mistake? I'll never know, but here we are. But I think that is it for the classic content. We move on to the Burning Crusade, which I will be going to the Black Temple for one of these warglaves. Actually, I have the warglaves, so I will not be going there because it doesn't drop them out. So then that will move on to the Eye and Karazhan. I still need this fiery warhorse. So let me just run over there real quick, and then I'll come back and go to the Outland. Oh, yeah, I definitely have enough to pay the monthly subscription. I just don't. I don't know. It's a weird conundrum. Guess I'll have to sell these. That scared me a little bit, but... Let's see, is there anything else I need from here? Could use that. Should I just go for a full clear? Let me see, do I have the spite blade? If I don't have the spite blade, then... Oh. Yeah, I'll have to go to a... I'll have to go for a full clear, because that spite blade is probably one of my favorite swords in the game. Even though it is very old. Who drops that? It's another spite. Okay, we'll go for it. At least for this one, the first boss drops the mount, so you don't really have to full clear it if you don't want to. I guess for the sake of the stream, I'll just move on to the mounts, and I'll come back for the sword later on an alt or something. Let me just kill these guys, just because I can. Got some boots. I'll just render those. And give me a mount. No mount. I think it's the least amount of loot that I've ever gotten from any boss in this game. So what I'll do is I'll fly back to Stormwind, take the portal to the Outland so I can go for this Phoenix mount.
It is too far away.
No, I didn't kill a Lobby earlier, so I don't know what you guys are talking about. So it wasn't me. If anybody said it was me. Okay. So now we'll go to the eye and hope for an ashes drop. Some people will say this is their favorite mount. It's okay. My favorite mount, well, one of my favorite mounts, unfortunately cannot fly, and it's this War Saber that I've got in my inventory. I don't really ride it because pretty much everywhere you go requires you to have a flying mount, so it's kind of negated here. But let me see if I can pull it up here. Saber. I have a lot of them. I have this vicious one, which is pretty cool, but I like this white one. It's all white. It looks clean. I do like that one. I'll probably have to find that one. You have a lot of cat mounts. I'll have to get all these. That is going to be a fun treat. But I'll focus on the ones that will drop off raid bosses, because I think those ones that we're looking at you need to buy off like a vendor. So I will go out here. It's crazy how much, like, because I've probably been playing this game since I was 7, 8, and it's crazy how much I could tell you about this game compared to, like, real world knowledge, which I know a decent amount, but get me on WoW, like World of Warcraft lore. I could tell you which mount drops from which raid without even having to look, what boss drops what, where the raids are located. If you there's a GeoGuessr World of Warcraft edition. I did pretty good on that one without even having to like try. It's crazy. But I guess that's what's happened when you like play a game for so long. Some of you may be like, "Oh, you only play FPSs. You're a first-person shooter game." No, my very first games were real-time strategies, which got me into Warcraft and Warcraft 3, which then got me into, of course, the World of Warcraft. And I remember playing this game on dial-up. So whenever we would get a call, I would get disconnected from the game and have to wait for the call to be over to be able to play again. Can you imagine trying to raid on dial-up internet? It didn't work, I'll tell you that. This one is very, very out of the way. Probably one of my favorite designed areas that Blizzard has made, but it's a shame that it's not really used anymore, besides coming out here to farm them out. Sprint. Run through. Whoa. Thank you. Thank you very much. The only bad thing about this place, this apparently sell for 19 gold, is I don't like coming here because the boss that you need to kill that drops the mount has the longest RP known to man. So you're just sitting there twiddling your thumbs until you can finally finish off the boss.
I need to get closer.
Okay, I didn't want to do that. But let's see if I can get her from down here.
Out of range.
That's good.
I don't have a target.
Gold. Okay, I got a cool weapon that I apparently never had, so that's a bonus. Ooh. Oh, I have 2 of those already, unfortunately. It's a cool axe.
It is too far away.
Let me see. Okay, I guess I'll do a full run just for the sake of loot.
I'm out of range.
Shutting lock for extermination.
Nothing really good. I mean, apparently these sell for 49 gold, so I'll hold on to those. Then we'll sprint across the raid here to kill the other boss. Any rogue tokens? Do I have this? I think I do, but I'll use it just... Oh, I don't have it. Wow. Silly me. not getting all the loot that I need. What set do I like the most? For rogues, at least. That one's pretty good. That one's okay. That one's okay. That one's pretty decent. That one's pretty cool. I think I need to Cloak of Shadows here, or else they will mind control me. And then they all run away, which is a bad thing, because I like the loot. So I did get a pet. That's pretty cool. Which is the way out this way? Guess I'll learn it. Didn't I get a pet off the last boss? Yeah, I did. We have that one. And here comes the fun part. The boss that will talk your ear off because just
energy.
poor boss design, I guess.
My
So it was
people are
just
addicted to it.
just me and chat for a while now.
Evidence made manifest after the Sunwell was destroyed. Welcome to the future. A pity you are too late to stop it. No one can stop me now.
What did I do? Let's go back.
Let us see how your nerves hold up against the dark and our Aladred.
If I come out of this farm with 0 mounts, I'm going to be kind of upset. Just say it, because out of all these raids, and I get 0 with an increased drop rate, I'm going to be kind of upset. Just a little bit, because you know they
Sindori reign supreme.
I think that'd be a rare chance of not getting anything than actually getting 1 mount drop, right? Okay.
As you see, I have many weapons in my arsenal.
Hooray for phase 2. After this, though, I can move on to the next expansion, which is the Wrath of the Lich King. So I'll probably go Ice Crown, Eye of Eternity to Ulduar. I have this one. I need that one. Invincible, I need that one. I'll tell you guys a story about the infamous Invincible reigns when I get there. It is a tragic story of my time farming it. So, and then there's this head that I need for Ulduar. Cataclysm, I think I still need Firelands, Dragon Soul, and Throne. Still need these 2 from Mist to Pandaria. Still need So yeah, we got a few raids that we still need to complete. Hopefully we'll be able to get them all done tonight for the mounts at least. Anything extra may come later. But right now we're just kind of focused on the mount side of things.
Perhaps
So
I underestimated you. It
well,
would be
now he
unfair
wants to go into
to
phase
fight
3,
all
guys.
four
So
advisors at once, but fair treatment was never shown to my people.
like I said,
I'm
the
just
longest.
returning the favor.
Okay.
Alas, sometimes one must take matters into
Now
I have not come this far to be
he goes
stopped.
into phase 4.
The future I have planned will not be jeopardized.
He likes to
Now
do
you
the
will taste true
floaty in the
power.
air and come back down like nothing happened. Yay. These disappear after 15 minutes, so. Come down, please. I'd much rather not have to wait here much longer. I'd like to move on to the next raid to try out for my next mount. Thank you. Nope. No mount. I did get this one, though. Where is it? Twin Blade of the Phoenix. Looks pretty cool. So then we'll head out and go to Ice Crown. Long loading screens, you gotta love it. So I already had that. So let me sell these real quick. And then we'll move on to
My directive
Ice
is
Crown.
to serve you.
I'm in a habit of pressing that button to sell all the stuff in my sell all the junk in my inventory. But apparently some of that junk sells for a lot on the auction house, so I gotta stop pressing that button.
My directive?
Oh, here we go on to the next one, which will be Ice Crown Citadel. I did promise you guys a story when I get there, so you'll get to hear that story all over again. If you have heard it already, I'm sorry, I'm going to tell it again, but it is a story worth telling. Lovely Ice Crown Citadel. Another kind of coolly designed area by Blizzard, just in terms of scale. I mean, look how big it is. So, yeah, here we go. Start of the next raid. So, about this place. The last boss here, where is it? I'm on normal. Hold on. I need to be on heroic difficulty to get them out. So I have to run out real quick. Hopefully nobody kills me. Run back in before somebody does. Alright. So, about this mount here, Invincible Reigns. Out of all my years of farming this mount, I have actually seen it drop once. One time in my many of years of farming this mount. Just that one time I happened to bring somebody with me while farming it, and yeah, long story short, they beat me rolling on the mount, so I didn't get it. So that is why. I mean, I think all loot is personal now, so you don't really have to worry about it. But it's why I generally run by myself now, so I don't have to worry about any other person getting my mount that I farmed for millennia, it feels like. But general rule of thumb, it's always better to do things like this solo in this game, because I mean, I know it is personal loot now, I believe, especially for this older content. I don't know. I haven't ran with anybody in this stuff in years, so I wouldn't be able to tell you that. But I would hate to be in a group where they get it and I don't. So I think I'll just stick to running them by myself, so I don't have to go through that. That way nobody can steal my mount, and I don't have to anybody see anybody get the mount that I want. So
Gifted with true vision in a world cursed with you can see through the fog that hangs over this world like a shroud and grasp where true power lies.
Committed upon his soul. He has resisted for so long.
What is all part of the master's plan? Your end.
And I've ran this place so many times that I doubt I will get anything gear-wise that I haven't gotten already, because this was predominantly one of the main raids I farmed over and over and over again that I've pretty much gotten every piece of loot in here. And the funny thing is, if you look at it, most of it on 25 heroic has been shown as that I've gotten it, but if I were to go to like 25 normal, it'll say that I haven't collected anything, because I don't run this place on normal, because you can only get the mount on heroic. So I think that's actually kind of funny. Bye bye.
You must fight your way to a clear extraction point within Icecrown. We'll try and rendezvous on the
Does that sell for anything? 24 gold, I'll try. Why not? Never hurts to try, right?
Waiting aboard the Skybreaker. We'll secure the area until you are ready for takeoff. Skybreaker infantry. Full position.
I need to get closer.
Kill that for no reason, because I can. Do the boat boss. This was actually a pretty cool designed boss back in the day, regardless of what anybody says. Now it's just kind of like a...
Hold on to your hats.
I mean, you beat it in one shot, so I can understand people's frustration with it, but I really enjoyed this fight when it first came out.
What in the world is that? Grab me spyglass, crewman.
Come on, please.
I me own beer. Horde sailing in fast and hot. Evasive action! Man the guns!
It was a very, very major L, because, like I said, I farmed this mount for years, and the fact that it dropped, the one time that I brought somebody to this raid, and I didn't leave with it, is part of the reason why I would never run with somebody through this place again. Nothing good. Like I said, I'll probably have every single transmog item that you can get from here, because I've ran it so much, but... True.
Let's get a move on then. Move out.
For every Horde soldier that you killed, for every Alliance dog that fell, the Lich King's armies grew.
Some people say this RP is bad. This RP is not as bad as Kael'thas in the eye. Kael'thas likes to talk and talk and talk and talk. Just for a Phoenix mount that I don't really want, but being a collector, I want it.
I cannot
Against
attack
the
that.
might of the
Attack that
Alliance?
target. I cannot attack that. I can't attack that target.
By the might,
Open the box, open the box, open the box. What's in the box? What's in the box? Thank you. Okay, I was about to say, have I gotten that before? But I have. I need that. I need that. I'll need that too. I need to get my tier pieces from this place still for Rogue.
That was Sourfang's.
I guess of all things, it's probably one thing I don't have are all the tier pieces because they require these tokens. And before they implemented warbands, I really only ran it on one character, so I didn't really get it on any other characters to get the tier pieces on.
Soldiers, fall in! Looks like the Horde are coming to take another shot.
Oop.
Don't force me hand.
Greetings, friends.
We can't let you
Oh, that's a nifty little, too bad it's only 14 gold.
Behind you lies the body of my own son. Nothing will keep me from him. I can't do it.
I'm out of
Get back on your ship and we'll spare your life.
And if you guys have played any game with me, and you wonder where I get my good news quotes from, I get it from this raid right here. Professor Putricide. It's funny because I always say it while I'm playing that Call of Duty, and I know the people I play with Call of Duty have no idea what I'm talking about, but yes, here's good news for everybody from Professor Putricide.
Great news, everyone! The slime, the living.
Just like the slime is flowing again. You'll never
I don't have a target.
not think that's great news.
Terrible news! Great news, everyone! The slime is flowing again.
Thank you, Highness.
The slime is flowing again.
I was not at the Wrathgate, but the soldiers who survived told me much of what happened. Your son fought with honor. He died a hero's...
I muted the game sound so we didn't have like overlap of me, the music, and the game talking to me.
Jaina.
It was nothing, Your Majesty. Just
everyone.
I'm proud of my
Bad
king.
news, everybody. I don't think I'm gonna make it. Done with the bugs. Shadow step to these guys for slight speed increase. They need to make sprint on the 30-second cooldown, I think. That would benefit all rogues. Just saying. We need more mobility in our lives. These guys while we wait for these people to respawn. Anything good? We'll try. 59 gold, why not? If it sells, I'll be surprised. Thank you. Come again. Wow. Something that I haven't gotten before. Could have swore I have that helmet. That's interesting. The things we learn. Maybe I have the Death Knight helmet, but just not the actual helmet that everybody can transmog. 24 gold. I'll sell that one. I don't really care for 6 gold. 10 gold up is my determining factor if I keep something or not. Hunter, hunter, hunter. No rogue stuff. I love that. Rogue's always getting left behind. Shadow step to this. Shadow step to this. I guess I can turn that back on, because the dialogue outside is not going on anymore, so I don't have to hear the king talking anymore.
Reinforcements will arrive shortly. We must bring her down quickly.
Foolish Croc. You brought my reinforcements with you. Arise, Argent Champions, and serve the Lich King!
You can skip this boss, because I don't heal, unfortunately. I wonder if you can do this boss with bandages. Should be doable, right? Our bandages are so superior now, we should be able to heal it in one go. Is first aid even still a thing? I don't know. I've never leveled it. Do I even have it? I do not. Almost fell off. Almost fell off to my death.
The loss of our comrades was
Where
unpreventable.
is professions?
They lived and died in the service of the Argent Crusade.
Yeah, I do not have first aid at all, so I don't even know if we have current bandages in this expansion.
What can possibly redeem this unholy place? Thank you.
Sprint, start this gauntlet.
Must not approach the frost. Quickly, stop them.
Ooh.
It is too far away.
Ooh. Let me go kill the big dragon, bone dragon, please. Please and thank you. Oh wow, I'm actually running out of energy doing this. I should probably stop before I actually run out of 89. I'll try it. Why not? Gold is gold. If it sells, it sells. I had a pair of plate gloves saw last night for like 399 gold. Some gray gloves that I got that I just uploaded on before I logged out. But here we go, more dragons. Pull this one, bring them all together. One fan of knives, 2 fan of knives. Does the job. 5 gold. Not worth. 23 gold on the other hand. I'll try that one. Sindragosa, please come down. I would like to fight you so I can get my invincible mount. Please and thank you, please and thank you, please and thank you. You dropped nothing for me, so I unfortunately just have to go through you to get to the boss that I need. Nothing. Okay. So then we'll move on to the upper spire, be frozen, go through here.
I need to get closer.
Did it always make that sound, or am I just now noticing that? Because that was kind of spooky, I'm not gonna lie. Please, sir, make the big bad guy come down here so I can fight him and take his mount, hopefully, this run, so I never ever have to come back here. Ever again. I wonder, is there a...
We'll grant you a swift death, Arthas. More than can be said for the thousands you've tortured and slain.
It's not. I was hoping there was a way I could see how many times I've been in this raid to see the amount of attempts I've done. But it only seems to show me old dungeons in the current season raids. Okay. More RP, please. Top 5 saddest anime? Ooh. Top 5. Are we talking about anime shows, or can we include movies into those? Or even just particular scenes from animes. Doesn't have to be the anime in general. That's entirely sad, because I can't think of it like an anime that's just entirely sad. Like, there's some positive aspects of it, right? Oh, yeah, now that I think about it, Blood Iron Orphans is pretty sad, the way it is.
I don't have a target.
I think that like the animes that made me like saddest the most, it's like Naruto. If we're considering Naruto and Naruto Shippuden two different shows, then both of them, that's 2 right there. Fairy Tail has some sad moments in it. Sword Art Online, sad moments. What else is there? Where am I? What am I at? Am I at 3 or 4, chat? I think I'm at 3. All the characters have a dark backstory in Naruto, so you are correct about that. That's one of the main reasons why I have it on the list of sad animes. What else? What else is there that's sad that I can think of? If we're going into like movie territory, A Silent Voice, great movie, sad, but great movie. If you can get past like the first 15 minutes of it, because that is probably the hardest part about that movie is the first 15 minutes, which I understand why it puts off a lot of people, but it's a great movie. Where's the rogue vendor? Oh, there it is. It's a gnome. It's the best rogue class there could ever be. Gnomes are the master class of this game. I don't care what anybody else... Oh, there's a gnome warlock too. Look at that. Coolest 2 characters in this whole raid. The gnome and the warlock armor. So... I have 1, so I can get that. I can move on to this one. And then I can move on to this one. I'm just going to put them on just in case. And sell it. Then I can sell everything else. And then I need to move on to the Eye of Eternity. And then I'll go to Ulduar to try for those 2 mounts. I have 4 in the bank, so I don't need those.
Very good.
Out of if you're still here, out of these 3 characters, who do you think has the worst backstory? Kakashi, Itachi, or we'll throw Naruto in there. We'll throw Naruto, the main character, in there. Oh, hello. Sorry. But I want to... Out of those 3 characters, who do you think would have the most tragic backstory? I threw Naruto in there. So Kakashi, Itachi, and Naruto. Just because it's Naruto. He's the main character of the show. I see the cogs turning in your head. I know you're debating this one pretty highly. I know a lot of people would say Naruto has the most tragic backstory, but I, for one, would disagree on that. True. That is one of the key factors about Itachi is how he had to handle that entire situation. Can I get... I think we're going to go running on Tin Man so I can try to get the sword. So let me switch it to 10 player. Kakashi's story is also very sad. I just ran into the wrong place because I got distracted by this debate. I was wondering why the portal was purple instead of green, but I didn't even question it. I just ran in.
My patience has reached its limit. I will be rid of you. I had hoped to end your lives quickly, but you have proven more resilient than I anticipated.
Yep. That is...
Your efforts are in vain.
That is something that is rough in Kakashi's story.
Far away.
And if it means your extinction, then so be it.
Achievement. I'm not used to being there so few of them. I'm used to doing this on 25 man. Okay, okay. Itachi is a good pick. I will give you that. Itachi is up there for sure.
Are sufficient to destroy the world 10 times over. What do you think they will do to unthinkable? The mortals will destroy everything.
I always debate like whose story is worse, Kakashi or Itachi's, and I always go back and forth on it because there's so many things between the two of them. Wow, you didn't give me anything. That I would be like, okay, yeah, his backstory is pretty rough. Shikamaru is the GOAT of Naruto. I don't care what anybody says. So I will agree with you on that one. Maybe not so much if you're trying to say he has a sad backstory, but as a favorite character, oh yeah, for sure. You know what's funny about Naruto? Naruto probably has the most people that would consider none of like the main three characters their favorite character. Like when you ask somebody who's their favorite character from Naruto, you get Shikamaru, you get Kakashi, you get Rock Lee. Like, no one says, oh yeah, Naruto is my favorite character. Yes, I guess. Maybe for, like, girls, I don't know. Maybe for them, because he's so edgy and, like, it's like the whole premise of the first 3 episodes, all the girls love him. I want to go kill this person. Let's go to the raid. Let me think. Other sad animes. Oh, you know what? What is it called? This isn't what I'm thinking about, but Full Metal Alchemist just popped in my head. That one traumatized some people 4 episodes in that we will never I guess heal from. There's one anime that I was just trying to think of that Full Metal Alchemist popped in my head, but I'm sure it'll come to me because I had it, then I lost it because Full Metal Alchemist came into my head, and not even Al. What happened to Al is tragic. Don't get me wrong, but within the first 4 episodes of that show, something does happen that is just tragic, and nobody that has seen the show will ever heal from. Guaranteed.
You'll find me wherever the action is.
Let's just say it involves a dog. It involves a dog. It's probably why it's so tragic. But yeah, it involves a dog. That's why it's so tragic. Yes, we are talking about the dog. Not that, like, there's a little girl involved too, but like dogs are just too precious. The dog didn't deserve that. I don't know if you've seen this reel on Instagram or TikTok, but someone dressed their daughter as that, and I'm pretty sure everybody at that con was like traumatized because they had PTSD of that show. Great idea. I would 100% do it, but yeah, a lot of people were not too ecstatic about seeing it in person. Okay, I'm gonna vanish to get out of combat so I can loot. Or no, you're still going to shoot me. Yeah. Demon Slayer. Yeah, that has some sad moments. I'm trying to piece all the anime that I have seen in my head that I can remember.
Your blood will temper the weapons used to reclaim this world.
My Hero has some sad moments. Not like... How do I put this? Not like so-and-so dying kind of sad. It's just like... Okay, yeah, like... I can feel that. I can see why he may or may not be so sad or frustrated, or why he acts out. If you know what character I'm talking about. But when he almost, yeah, that was kind of sad.
What can I do for you?
let's see, what other... Your Name was sad, but it was a good sad. And I will put Your Name up there with A Silent Voice. Both are kind of good sad movies. Why can't I... Now that I'm, like, on the spot, I can't think of any, like, sad animes. It's a weird conundrum. Ask me before I started the stream, I can probably tell you, like, 10. But being put on the spot, I'm like, what would I consider a sad anime that I've seen? Oh my gosh, I just thought of one. Overlord. There is a scene in Overlord that was pretty sad. I don't think many people would probably think that anime is sad, but there is one particular scene that I can think of where I was like, ooh, maybe that was a bit much. For like, it definitely fit the aesthetic of what Overlord is. But yeah, it was that show was something. Great show. Sad, but great show. Or not sad, just that one particular scene was sad. I have never seen Your Lie in April. Or what is that one? I Want to Eat Your Pancreas or whatever? I haven't seen that one either. Is Your Lie in April the one where, like, they're musicians? Am I thinking of the right anime? Yeah. I know the anime, but again, I haven't seen it. But when I work, I listen to music through AMVs, and one of the videos I see is Your Lie in April. So that's the only reason why I know they're like musicians. Trying to think. My one brain cell isn't working very hard. Because I can't remember like half the anime that I know I've seen. Thought of one. Gundam 00. I know a lot of people will say Blood Iron Orphans. It was sad. It is sad. Gundam 00 gets me every time I watch it. And Violet Evergarden, worst mistake of my life was to watch that whole show in one sitting. Why would I do that to myself? Phenomenal show. Do not watch it in one sitting. Oh my gosh. Violet Evergarden is probably up there with one of my favorite animes, to be honest. It's not even an action anime, but it is up there as a phenomenal anime.
It is too far away.
Just don't watch it all in one go. Take some breaks.
I need to get closer.
Now I kind of want to rewatch Violet Evergarden now that you brought it up. But the question is, do I want to do that to myself? Knowing what's coming, do I want to do that to myself?
We did it!
Translocation complete. Commencing planetary analysis of Azeroth.
Let me fight you, Algalon. Please. Please, Algalon, let me fight you.
I'm not here to fight you. It is in the universe's best.
I want to say Log Horizon.
This planet, should my
I don't think there was any sad parts in that movie or in that anime, but for some reason it's just popping up into my head for it's what my one brain cell can think of at this very point in time.
All possible results for this encounter have been calculated. The Pantheon will receive the Observer's message regardless of outcome.
And of course, Gundam 00, top tier anime, in my opinion. I love that show. Sad. There's some sad scenes, but I love that show. The best animes are the ones that make you feel something, am I right? They don't all have to be action oriented. If you got a good story and you got you could have subpar animation, but you have a story that people can relate to and genuinely love, it's going to be a top tier anime in my book. I think that's within the first 5 episodes of Full Metal Alchemist, if I recall correctly. But yes, that particular scene is devastating, my guy. That one's a hard one to swallow. Probably this is probably an unpopular opinion. Envy's death in that show is kind of heartbreaking too.
Allows you to persevere against all cosmically calculated odds. You prevail where the Titan's own perfect creations.
I know. Most people would be like, "Oh yeah, he deserved it," but yes, he deserved it. But the way they did it brought a few tears to my eyes. I will just say.
Too far away.
I lack the strength to transmit the signal. You must.
That anime has anime/scene such an impact. If you ever catch me just like snapping, that's what I'm thinking I'm doing. Like, let me light fire with my snaps, please. I would love that ability, right?
Do not worry about my fate, Bronzen. If the signal is not transmitted in time, reorigination will proceed regardless. Save.
But I think the one thing that I like the most about that scene, and I don't know, I think I heard somebody talking about it, but that is the first time I think Envy calls Edward by his name. Like throughout the whole series, he's never called him Edward except for that one moment. I would have to rewatch the entire thing to confirm that, but if that is true, that is pretty crazy, in my opinion. Wolf's Rain? I don't think I've seen that one. Hey, look, another pet that I've already collected. I love that.
Interlopers! You mortals who dare to interfere with my sport will pay! Wait. I remember you. In the mountains. But you... What is this?
Thorin, my lord.
What is another
These invaders have come into your sanctum, but
good
to slay
anime?
you, they must be stopped.
Ruby's pretty good for a Western anime. I won't say it's like the best, but watching how Ruby started to, I guess it's still technically going where it is at now, like just animation wise, is pretty cool. Ooh, Hunter x Hunter.
Lord Thorin, I will bring your foe.
Hunter's a good one.
You fiend! You are not my beloved! Be gone!
I've never fully watched Trigun. It was one of those animes that I watched when Toonami was a thing around. So I watched it whenever it was on Toonami. But I haven't since not like gone back and tried to watch the whole thing.
Avenge us all. The task before you is great, but I will lend you my aid as I am able.
I still need to watch the new Fairy Tale. 100-Year Journey or whatever. That's how like behind I am on at least current anime. Like anything new I haven't really watched. Just like video games. We have a plethora of new video games out. And what am I doing? I'm sitting here playing like a 20-year-old MMORPG that I played when I was a kid. If that's not addiction, then I don't know what is. I will have to. Is it on Crunchyroll for solo leveling? I'm assuming it is. Everything's on Crunchyroll nowadays. I may just need to invest in a Crunchyroll membership so I can finally watch Solo Leveling. Oh, Attack on Titan, goated anime. You haven't? You're getting on me about not seeing Solo Leveling, and you haven't finished Attack on Titan? I haven't seen that one either, you know? I would consider that as a newer anime that I haven't watched yet. But Attack on Titan has been out for a while now. You haven't finished that one? Oh, you know what? Oh, what is it?
Behold, the VX-001.
Oh, why can I not think of it?
You might want to take cover.
It's gonna come to me. or I'm just gonna forget about it entirely.
Thank you, friends. Your
I want to say it's the Ultimate Blade Works, but I know that's not the name of it. It's a
did I put? Oh, no, there it is. Thank you.
the one where they like summon their
Beautiful.
companions.
Call it the magnificent aerial command unit.
Like you have Archer, you have Saber, you have Berserker, Lancer. I just can't remember what it's called.
Preliminary
Thoughts on Harry Potter and One Punch Man?
Now comes the true test.
Haven't seen One Punch Man. Oh yes, there it is. Fate Stay. That's what I'm thinking of. Are we talking about like an animated Harry Potter or like the actual Harry Potter series? As for One Punch Man, I have never seen One Punch Man.
Glory, I present you with B07TRON.
But Fate Stay when Berserker's owner died. That was pretty sad.
Slight miscalculation. I allowed my mind
And yes, I have not seen
fiend in the prison, overriding my
One Punch Man,
primary directive.
unfortunately.
All
I know.
systems seem to be functional now.
I've seen many of clips and videos of One Punch Man, but I have not. I think I watched the first episode because it was the only thing accessible to me through Crunchyroll, so I watched it. So that's probably what happened for. I just teleported to the wrong place. It's probably my experience with One Punch Man. If the first episode's free on Crunchyroll, I'll watch it. But if I have to pay to watch more, then I probably haven't seen it. I'm not gonna try to say it's like Japanese name, but is it wrong to pick up girls in a dungeon? That's a good one. Long title, but it's a good one. Very misleading title too, because to be fair, he didn't pick any of them up. He just had them fall in love with him. So he's not really picking them up. He's just making them fall in love with him. The Irregular at Magic High. That one was pretty good. If you haven't seen that one.
Too far away.
Look at that. We love new transmogs. Why does this sell for 29 gold, right? But this one sells for 5 gold. Same item level, same everything. Just one sells for more than the other.
The time to strike at the head of the beast will soon be upon us. Focus your anger and hatred on his minions. Let hatred and rage guide your blows. Yes, yes, show them no mercy. Give no pause to your attacks. I am the lucid dream. The monster in
But you mentioned Harry Potter. Are they making a Harry Potter anime and or made a Harry Potter anime? Or were you asking me about actual Harry Potter?
Tremble, mortals, before the coming of the end.
And speaking of Harry Potter, didn't they make a Lord of the Rings anime?
They will stand together until
Thought I saw an ad for it, but I never watched it. No, not again. Harry Potter plus One Punch Man equals. Am I gonna have to write that one down to watch? Because I don't think I've heard of that one. I'm sure my brother would know about that one. Well, we'll have to ask him.
I have an extended
We sell all this, and then I think I need to move on to the next expansion pack for mounts, for raid mounts at least. I just sold something that was BOE without even looking if it was something that sells on the auction house, but it's fine. I'm not too worried about it.
I have calibrated my prices to be reasonable.
It's kind of my word limit, but this one's pretty nice. Ooh, they brought Rebirth back to ranked for Call of Duty. I may need to do some of that. Rebirth was always fun. It did bring out the sweatiest of the sweats, but it was fun. Maybe for the next stream we'll have to do some Call of Duty ranking. So we're still gonna get Crimson, right? We still have to get to that Crimson rank. That's gonna be a fun journey if we ever do it. So I remember our like first introduction to Diamond when we first got Diamond. That was night and day between the first 4 ranks. Oh, Diamond was a treat. I will say that. A lot of SR was lost in that diamond tree. So
I need to target something first.
if the new season of Call of Duty is anything like what it was when we initially did it on Rebirth, that's gonna be something. But yeah, when it comes down to Call of Duty ranked, I'm always for it. It's just generally when we play it, we have more people than you can play with in ranked. I'm going the wrong way, so that's why we generally play normals. But I'm always up for some ranked. Whether that's, I mean, any facet of ranked, I'm for. Like when I played this religiously, all I would do is the ranked PvP. Overwatch ranked. What is it? League of Legends ranked. Like, I don't know what it is about ranked. I'm just a fiend for ranked gameplay. things like this, like WoW, at least now, is more of like a laid back, unwinding kind of game where we can just hang out and vibe. Especially if you have people to play it with for like the in-game content. It's pretty chill for the most part. But when it comes to like Call of Duty ranked, that breeds a whole new level of sweat and toxicity known to man. You get to live today. I need to go and change the loot. Yeah, that's true. I mean, the only way to get better is to keep grinding, right? Well, let me rephrase that. The only way to get better is to continue playing it and learning from your mistakes. That is what I had to change on my previous statement. The biggest part is learning from your mistakes, because I feel like if you don't learn, then that's how you get kind of like hard stuck, if you know what I mean.
I need to get closer.
Like, I guess the main thing I can think of regarding like what I just said is like League of Legends. I feel like a lot of people just push the blame onto others instead of admitting that they were wrong or even trying to learn that what they did wasn't the thing they should have done. It's always like, oh, well, you were supposed to help me. It's like, that wasn't the play, my guy. Like, we gave you ample communication on what we were doing. You chose to ignore it and do your own thing, and now we lose because you did that, right?
I need a target.
Ugh, now I'm trying to think of who has a more toxic community. Call of Duty or League of Legends? Yeah, exactly. They need to. And the great thing about like League that like Call of Duty doesn't have, unless you record your games, League of Legends and like Overwatch. Overwatch has it. I think League of Legends has it. Even what I liked about Marvel Rivals is you can watch your games back. Watch your games back. Look at what you're doing and find ways you can improve, right? You can't really do that with Call of Duty unless you're recording like I do. Because I learn a lot when I go back and learn, or when I go back to especially edit. I go, yeah, maybe I shouldn't have done that, right? Like, ooh, COD 2010 to 2012 was pretty toxic. I will give you that one. But Call of Duty Modern Warfare was my game before I started playing Battlefield. I would tear through some COD lobbies. And then I found Battlefield, Bad Company, and Bad Company 2. And those were arguably some of the best Battlefields they ever made. Bad Company 2 is probably one of my favorite Battlefield games that they made. Intervention. Oh yeah. I feel like not many people know about Bad Company 2. Like if they were to like put all the battlefields in the same category, I'm pretty sure it wouldn't be in most people's like top 5. Because I feel like not many people just know about it, or have played it, or even know what it is. But I would get banned so many times playing Battlefield. It was that was like the kicker that kind of got me off Battlefield, is like, okay, I can't play anymore without getting banned, so like what's the point in playing? But it is what it is. I get it may not be fun for everyone to just die over and over again, but what do you want? What do you want me to do? I'm just playing the game like everybody else, not cheating. Yeah, yeah. The accusations. I was a part of. I actually did some. I won't say professional, but I was in a like a clan in Battlefield, and we competed in like mini tournaments for money. But like outside of that, if I were to play on a normal server, they'd be like, "Oh yeah, this guy's hacking." It got to the point. I'm sure you're aware of the other videos of my Call of Duty that I have, or not Call of Duty, sorry, Battlefield, that I have uploaded on YouTube. If you ever wondered why it says "for somebody" in the title, it's because they asked me to record my games to prove that I was not hacking to stay in the clan that I was in. Because even my own people that I was playing with was like, yeah, this kid's not legit, right? Like, yeah, it was. I'll never forget. I had one of the videos that I have up on that other channel. I remember I had to record that. I recorded that game. But if you've watched the entire video, there's like a cut in the middle of the gameplay where I find a corner, I lay down, and then of course I edited that part out. Then I just come back like I never left. But I was probably in high school at the time, so I had my mother knocking on the door wanting to talk to me, so I had to pause what I was doing to do whatever she wanted me to do. And so when I uploaded the video, I had to explain like, hey guys, this is what happened. Like, I was in the corner for like 5 minutes, so I had to cut that part out, yada yada yada. And then somebody, their response was the most like they calculated it. They're like, your kills per minute were substantially lower when you came back from that so-and-so break than your first initial 10 minutes of that video. And I'm like, are you trying to like math make it sense? Because I had somebody knock on my door and you thought I turned off my hacks mid-game? You saw the first 10 minutes. I wasn't hacking. Like, but yeah, it got to the point where it was like nothing I did or said would like defend myself in regards to the accusations, or in this case, accusations. So that was kind of like the buzzkill of the game, is I really never got to enjoy it because I would start playing, get banned, start playing, get banned, start playing, get banned. So
I believe, yes, a
just might work. The focusing iris within the Eye of Eternity may allow us to converge the magical matrix contained within the Dragon Soul.
I know that's probably not a common problem for most people, and it just sounds like I'm bragging at that point, but I'm not. I'm just
I sense
spitting facts, I guess.
carefully laid for us at this crucial moment.
We have no choice. We must have faith in our...
All right. Thanks for hanging out. You have a good night.
Then I will open the way into the Eye of Eternity. You must not fail, heroes. The future of Azeroth hinges on your actions.
All right. I thought I kind of skipped over expansion packs here, but Throne of the Four Winds and Dragon Soul are together, and I need this Lifebinder's Handmaiden to drop off the last boss. I have this Reigns of the Blazing Drink. I just need that Handmaiden one.
I'm out of range.
You'll not leave this place alive.
I need to get closer.
Swagger all you like. You
Ooh, with some shoulders. 26 gold, I'll try it.
you crossed the Stormbinder. I'll slaughter you all.
For those of you hanging out, I appreciate you being here, whether that's lurking in the shadows or interacting with the stream. If you're lurking, always welcome, always appreciated. You gotta talk to him.
Praise the Titans. They have returned.
I'm sure this probably isn't the most exciting content WoW has to offer, but with this event, it's feel like it's a necessity to do, and felt like it would be a kind of a chill thing to do for our first stream, just to hang out, farm some mounts, farm some gear. If you play WoW, you could probably have it playing in your background while
You must protect us from Deathwing's forces, while we imbue the Dragon's soul with the power of the aspects. Speak to me when you are ready to begin.
Yes, Thrall. Let me talk to you. Thank you. I would like to start. Cool.
It is good to see you again, Alexstrasza. I have been busy in my absence. Twisting your pitiful whelps into mindless
Please.
bent only
Please let me fight your dragons. Less RP, more dragon fights. The premise of this game is fighting dragons, so let me do so. Every big bad boss has been a dragon, so let me fight dragons.
Speak freely, friend.
I think they also made it for this one is you don't have to kill as many of these assaulters for the dragon to spawn. Same with like the Spine of Deathwing encounter. That was probably the best change I think they ever made. Instead of having to fight all those slimes, you just beat one, get it fully charged, explode it, done.
mere whelps, experiments, a means to a greater end. You will see research of my clutch has yielded.
Let me go. Let me fight.
Onyxia, Sinestra, they were nothing. Now you face my
Ultimate creation that will go down in one hit because we are so overpowered for this place. Also, I would like to point out, I haven't gotten a single mount tonight. I was so caught up talking about anime that I realized I haven't gotten a mount yet in all the raids we have ran tonight. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're over 6 right now, chat. That's... it's not a good look so far, you know what I mean? Even with this boost to mounts and rare legendaries, it's not looking too good for your boy, so... maybe my luck will change later on, but... for right now...
It is done. Our power now resides within the Dragon Soul.
Let's see, how many do we still have left? Doesn't drop, doesn't drop. I have Firelands, so I have 1 there. Mist. I have 2 here. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I have 7 more raids to hopefully get 1 mount. Hopefully don't go 0-4-11 for the night. That'd be kind of depressing if that was actually what happened.
It's not tragic to die. All ahead, fool. Everything depends on our speed. We can't let the destroyer get away. Our engines are damaged. We're sitting ducks up here.
You won't get near.
Please let me fight dragon. Let me fight dragon, please. Thank you.
All hands to battle stations. Monsters away from the ship.
Okay.
It is too far away.
Nope. Don't let it hit the boat for the achievement that I've already gotten. If you didn't know, that was the achievement for this boss fight. You can't let any of the swirls hit the deck. But I'm sure if you have ran this place, you are kind of aware of how to do it. Oh, so I would have failed right there.
Concentrate everything on the armored Drake.
Oh, coming down now? You fight dragon?
I need to get closer.
Fight dragon? Alright, you bleed now. Thank you. Oh, you know what? I still have... I totally forgot Battle for Azeroth. Last time you do Battle for Zardor. There's 2 there. So, I mean, hopefully, like I said, I get 1 tonight. And it's not a complete travesty that I get 0 mounts.
Fear causes hesitation. Don't worry about me. Stop the destroyer. Ain't you Palana, Darini?
Please get it. This one. So much quicker. So nice. I love it. Thank you, Blizzard, for making that change. This fight was a bit annoying having to get however many stacks of those that you needed. Oh, hey, look, I actually got something that I didn't already have.
Loktar, friend. It is done. At last, the destroyer has met his end.
Let's go. Good luck. Give me the, was it Life Binders? Is that the one I need?
All Azeroth feared you would fail. Before you is the cache of the aspects.
Have that one. Yep, I need the Life Binders Handmaiden. So, wish me good luck on that one, hopefully.
Although you may want to hurry.
Loktar, friend.
Thrall, let me talk to you. Thank you.
Loktar, friend.
You have done nothing! I will tear your world apart!
I will charge you with arcane energy to blast your foes!
Oh, to think this encounter used to be something innovative, I guess, to say, for a platform boss.
Attacks when I can.
Let's go mount, mount, mount. Life Binders Maiden, please.
Every spark of it I will channel into the dragon soul.
Let me loot, please. Please let me loot. Please let me loot. Thank you. Nope. Don't care. Alright, well. Yet another attempt for a mount. Just a turn up 0.
My directive is
Get all this stuff sold. Good thing about Dragon Soul, there's not much trash you have to deal with. You just kind of go boss to boss. Alright, and now we are ready for Firelands. So let's go there. So I gotta go to the Caverns of Time. Everybody's favorite, wait. No, I gotta go to Hyjal. I was mistaking Dragon Soul for Hyjal. Or Firelands. Silly me. I'll check what's on the trader's post later. Lore Walker Cho. Hyjal was kind of a cool zone to go through back when it was the current content. I rather enjoyed it. There's a lot of Wasn't there? I think there was dailies to do there. It was actually pretty fun to do, so. Should I do it? Chat, should I do it? I think I scared him. Alright, let the fun begin. I can mountain here, but I've already used sprint.
Your arrogance will be purged in living flame.
I'm out of range.
Keep those. Sell those. Let me get on my mount. I think the only thing about these, at least some of these mobs, is they have a chance to stun you. Or maybe root you. One of the two. Come on, scorpions. Thank you. That's a lot of fire. Hurt my eyes a little bit. Okay, that dog. Oh. Or this happens to you. So I'm just gonna do it. There we go. Nope, don't skin him. Just gold, huh? Okay. 200 we'll try, 19 we'll try, 50 we'll try, 73 we'll try, sure. Here. What's this? Rend flesh. Pretty sure that was a pretty big deal back in the day, but okay. I figured that was going to be enough to summon the boss. I guess not. $45, $45, $89. Try 204, 50, 59. Two of the same gauntlets. 25 and 25. We'll try. Please spawn the boss. Thank you.
I smelled him too, Ripley. Outsiders encroach on the Fire Lord's private grounds. Find their trail. Find them for me, that I may dispense punishment.
3. How far is he? Do I have time to go? I'll just go. What's gonna hurt, right? I doubt this neck piece will sell for 20, but I'll try it. It's 20 gold. Skip this pack. And hopefully this pack. Nope. I guess there's no skip on that one. need any of these bosses, but I'll do them anyways for a chance of loot that I already have. Please die. Please come back down. Thank you. Yep, have everything. I don't want to skin you. And I'll jump down this hill there, and the boss will be waiting for me right here. Never mind, he's on the opposite side of the map of where I'm currently located. Lovely. Don't... Thank you for not attacking me. You guys are so very kind.
The pain. Lord of Fire. It hurts.
Vanish, because I don't want to deal with that. 328, huh? Try it. If only we could kill him right here, so we didn't have to go fight him later.
Visitors to our kingdom in the Firelands. You mortals may
Yes, yes, just keep yelling at me. Like I haven't heard this 500 million times already from you. Give me the mount, please. I'll take the mount. Even though it doesn't fly, I'll take it. Or, I guess, give me this dagger that I apparently don't have. But it looks exactly like this dagger, so I don't understand why it says I haven't collected the appearance, but I'm not going to question it, yes? Bye-bye. How's that new master treating you? No mount, it seems like. Chat, it's not looking good. I'll tell you that right now. We are 0 for 8? 0 for 8, I think, right now. Our mount runs are not looking pretty for us. Just let me mount. Had everything that trumped, so I didn't get any new appearances. Typical. Kindle worm. It's a worm of Kindle. Maybe you'll drop something that I don't have already. Hey, drop something. I got a full set. Druid set. Nice. And I got a pet. I'll take it.
I admire your tenacity. Balrog stood guard over this keep for 1,000 mortal lifetimes. But none may enter the Fire Lord's abode.
Well, I am going to enter the Fire Lord's abode, whether I have your permission or not. Good sir.
Well, heroes, what is your answer?
He put air quotes on heroes like we haven't saved the world. Let's see. Over the course of 3 expansions, you know? I would consider us heroes at this point in time. When we fought him originally. But you know, everyone thinks they're their new big bad, but Champions of Azeroth are the baddest of the bunch, because we get work done. Just putting that out there. I think I still need the hammer off of this guy. Let me see. Let me go to Paladin or Warrior. Yeah, I still need to collect the hammer appearance from this guy, so it'll be good to kill him, I guess. Hopefully it'll drop, even though I'm on a rogue, I'll still get the collection for it. What's the next one? Mists of Pandaria. I think Mists of Pandaria was another one that I ran, where even though I had all my bag slots open, still ran out of bag space. So we'll have to double check that.
No, Pete. Your time is now.
Let the homie grow legs. Come on. Grow them legs. But yes, we did fight this guy at the beginning of the stream. Different raid, same boss. Kinda how WoW works. Same person, different raid. I got it. There it is. Nice.
Heroes, the world owes you a great debt.
So now I can move on to Siege of Orgrimmar. So I am officially done with all the Cataclysm raids. Let me sell and post stuff to the auction house real quick.
I have an extended supply of goods for Outlanders.
So, I think this time through Siege of Orgrimmar, I'm not going to loot everything because it was getting to the point where I was deleting stuff, and it was something else for sure. When I post these, I generally either just get rid of the silver that's listed to make it cheaper, or I just do 1 gold cheaper. Have I had a few things sell? Yes, I've had, so that's why I try to get lucky with some of these items, because someone out there may actually buy it. So I should have probably sold these ones when I got them in Antorus last night, but I did think the transmog was pretty cool and I wanted it for myself, so I bit the 30,000 that's listed as, just to transmog it for myself. I don't know why I just said I got that, but hey, I'm here for it. And I think to get to Pandaria, I gotta go to the Jade Forest portal. Why they made it the Jade Fortress, I'll never really understand, but I'm sure they had a reason for it. I need a vendor here before I leave.
Looking to buy?
Sell that, sell that, sell that. This. Keep these. Let's see if the world boss is up before I make my way to the Siege of Orgrimmar. He is up. Would you look at that? Maybe he'll give me the mount. Unlike all the other bosses that I have killed today. He did not. Gold. I don't even know if you can get the mount by rolling, but I tried. I wonder if the Shaw of Anger is up. I should probably check that one before I head in there, because the Shaw of Anger can also drop a mount. Heavenly Onyx. Yeah, I'll try it. This guy is on the Isle of Thunder. Who is this person? Undasta? Where is this person at? No Shaw of Anger. So, Siege of Orgrimmar it is. Sharp turn. Alright, let's get this show started.
Adventure together again. Except this time, I am afraid the circumstances are.
I think for this one, I'm just going to go boss to boss. For these last few, because it is getting late. I will have to call it quits here shortly, but I would at least like to get through these raids. This one's kind of long because you have so many phases that you have to go through before you can actually beat the boss.
The evidence of the old god has manifested itself within the waters. Such a foul thing. Destroy it before it seeps deep into the soil and corrupts all of Pandaria.
Alright, how many of these can I get? I tried. Could only get so many. Just to turn around and do it all over again. And here we go. I wonder if you have to do less phases when you are a class that heals, simply because you can do both the puddles. Because I can't do these ones because those ones you have to heal up instead of fight them. So rogues are kind of SOL with that.
I'm out of range. I need to get closer.
It's the wrong puddle. It'll reform. And then we do it all over again. This is my favorite boss. Because there's literally nothing else we can do besides make him split and do it all over again.
It is too far away. I need a target.
Probably be easier if you're like a caster or something. But eventually he'll go down. And you can loot the box and then go about the rest of the raid. Hey, I got a few. Wait. I may have messed up because I am still on heroic and not mythic. So if I can't switch that, I will just move on to the next raid, because there's no point in me running this if there's no potential for a mount. I looted that box and it said, oh, you've collected a bunch of appearances. I'm like, I shouldn't have, because I ran this place a lot and I pretty much have every appearance that you could get from that boss. And it's like, oh wait, maybe I'm on the wrong difficulty, huh? How about that? So, I don't know if he'll let me come back here in mythic difficulty, but we'll go ahead and try, because why not? Mythic. Let's see what happens.
We adventure together again, except this time.
Okay, cool.
I am afraid the circumstances are.
It didn't lock us out. The only unfortunate thing is I have to do this boss again. Everybody's favorite boss, am I right?
All life in Pandaria.
I tell myself not to kill everything, and here I am, stopping to.
Created the most fertile farmland in the world.
I need to get closer.
And now, the malignance of the old god has manifested itself within the waters. Such a foul, foul thing. Destroy it before it seeps deep into the soil.
Not like I just did this, but we'll do it again. Let's go this way, it looks like. Boom, 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 boom. Get as many as you can. I don't know if it actually does anything, but I do it because it keeps things somewhat exciting, right? I am on the wrong side, so I'm not going to get that many for this one, because
I'm out of range. It is too far away.
Please just end my suffering. Let me move to the next boss, please. It wouldn't be as bad if I literally just didn't kill this boss on the wrong difficulty, so I have to do it again. But here I am. Because I messed it up last time. Let's just stay here, I guess, because what else am I going to do? Sprint.
I'm out of range. I'm out of target.
Please be the last one, thank you. Now I should loot this and not get a bunch of appearances like I did last time. Yep. I literally looted that first box and went, how did everything in there give me an appearance? It's because I was on the wrong difficulty. That'll do it. So what are we after here? We are after this scorpion. So hopefully we'll be able to get that one. And it'll be the first mount of the night, because every other raid hasn't given me their mount, unfortunately. So I'm starting to think this event is working for everybody else except for me, because I just have the worst luck out of everyone, I guess, because everybody is getting their mounts except for me. Okay. Fortunately here I can mount up, make it quick faster. Those are pretty cool. Right. Another long-winded RP boss is up ahead, unfortunately, so
Can it be? Oh no. No,
we'll have to kind of make do with that, right? Blizzard really should give you the option to skip some of the RP on some of these old dungeons, which I'm sure they'll never do. They have made some quality of life that has made it easier, but like having to stand here for 45 seconds for them to do their dialogue, it gets old real quick. So
Must have been hidden away long before recorded history, and with good reason. In the chamber ahead, under our peaceful land, slept the heart.
So I gotta listen to this guy tell us.
What is this? Hello, I am Lord Walker Cho.
No further corruption will enter the heart chamber.
Further corruption? Oh no.
No further corruption. We want to stop the corruption. Please let me in.
Purge the corruption.
Oh, hey, look, something I haven't gotten before.
Please let us pass.
Gotten the pet.
Pass this door at this time, you would fail.
Okay, there are a few things that I haven't gotten from here,
Corrupted with the
but for the most part,
plague known as pride.
everything has
You
been.
stand tall and proud atop your accomplishments, and this
Let me in,
your
please.
downfall. Should you wish to defeat the corruption, you will first need to purify the corruption within yourselves. Speak to me again.
Thank you.
Prepare to face your
I'm ready.
very well.
Spawn the boss so I can fight it, please. Thank you.
Corruption quarantined. Prove yourselves worthy, and I will let you pass. The light cleanses, but it is not gentle. Gird yourselves and be purified. You have
Facing the wrong way, huh?
and proven yourselves worthy.
Was that the one thing? Oh no.
What lies
I guess I was missing a few
beyond will
things.
try your
So I got
souls to their
this
utmost.
appearance right here for these wrist plates.
Prepared, you may enter the chamber.
Let me in.
must be purged before it becomes too great.
I'm working on it, Norushin.
Too far away.
Terranzu, Joe, the outsiders. They did this. We should never have let them. It did not matter. It's come. No, don't speak, friend. I will take you to the healers.
Come on. Spawn, please. Oh my gosh. I didn't need the knockback, thank you.
I brought them.
Okay.
So Hellscream's arrogance unleashed the last of the Shah. I am not surprised.
Come on, Jaina. I love you, but
Look here.
I need you to open the portal for me. Please. Stop admiring the axe and open the portal for me to move on.
News to no one, Regent Lord. King Rin's
Come on.
fleet is converging on Orgrimmar as we speak.
Likewise, Sylvanas and I have both.
I thought I could climb the axe. I guess not.
I'm warning you, Lorthamar. The Alliance is besieging the city, and we will destroy Hellscream. Your people had best stay out of our way.
Your people.
It is always a pleasure to see you, Lady Proudmoore.
Come, heroes! Through
Thank
the portal.
you.
The siege
I
of
definitely
Orgrimmar
used the wrong
begins.
spell, but here we are.
Peace is not always the answer.
Send me to the island.
High King.
Send me
I
to the
want
island.
Reinforcements.
You heroes are a sight for sore eyes. Vol'jin's rebellion wasn't able to secure the bay. We're taking a pounding.
I can open a portal to the docks.
Let's
large enough to get a strike team through.
not take a pounding maybe? What do you want? Maybe consider that
Once
one?
the area is clear, we'll make landfall.
Gnomes. Gnomes are the best race in the game. Why did she be the only one that said hi?
Fools! These docks are under Dragonmaw control. Your ships will burn, and you with them.
One, I gotta blow up some of these cannons before we can move on. I wonder, do I even have to fight them to... Cool. I don't. Okay, 3 more. I wonder if I can sneak this one. Nope. Messed it up. My bad, I'm not as roguelike as I'd like to be. Back to the harbor to wait for the boat to come in, and then we can do the next boss fight.
You think you have won? We are orcs, pure of blood, commanded by the greatest war chief who ever lived. Your blood will fill this bay.
Come on, King. I need to talk to you to start this event. I ran this last night, and whenever I ran this before, I never got anybody
The Alliance needs heroes
that
like
attacked like the demolishers that go up to the door. But I actually had an orc fighting my gnomes that were laying the mobs. That was the first time I've ever seen that.
My scouts learned all about this.
Unless I was just bit blind the whole time and the progress went by itself, even though they were being attacked. But that was the first time I've seen the gnomes being attacked.
Commandeer those towers. Turn the anti-air batteries around and blast her from the sky. Some of you should stay behind to hold the landing zone.
Dragonmaw clan, retake the docks and push them into the sea in the name of Hellscream and the True.
Yeah, see? They actually have a grunt that spawns up there. Which I can't tell if that's a bug that they fixed that he wasn't spawning. But that was the first time I've ever seen somebody spawn up there to stop the gnomes. I know it was like a general mechanic in the original, like when this was original content, but whenever I came back to run this, it was never there. So it was a surprise to me when I looked up there one day and there was an orc beating on my gnome. And you know, the gnomes are the best race in the game, so I can't let that happen.
Dragonmaw, advance!
Get off my gnome. This will probably have to be the last one. I'll probably have to come back for the other few that I'll have to do. I'll probably stream those runs as well. Maybe sometime later this week. Since, I mean, for the most part, it looks like the stream has held up relatively well, which is what the main point of the stream was, to see is how well everything would work together. So it was definitely cool to see everything work, and as I say that, of course, it starts dropping, but overall, everything has been working pretty decently in regards to the stream itself.
Hey, brace you.
One down, one to go.
Where are you? Where? There you are.
Turn the siege weapons to attack that tower and bury them alive.
She's turning her siege weapons on her own towers.
I wonder why. Okay. You can, stop shooting the tower, please. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. Now I just need the dragon to come down, not be stunned anymore. Use my one button rotation button. Yeah, I still have quite a few bosses for this one, so this will probably be the last one. Because I do have to be up early tomorrow for work, unfortunately. So
We've done it.
we'll have to complete the other 4 or 5 raids later to try and get those.
For the remaining landing parties. Follow the path to the gates of Orgrimmar and make contact with Vol'jin and his revolutionaries.
We'll see if he's managed to keep up his end of the bargain.
Good thing about this one will be similar to Theo's Dragon Soul that we ran. It's really just boss to boss. There's not really much in between that the game forces you to do. So it's a good thing. It'll probably be quicker for the remainder of the raid, but yeah, I mean, a bit of trash is fine, but when the majority of the raid is trash, that's when you kind of have problems. At least for me. You gotta have like a happy medium between boss to boss and trash raid. Which I think with the current raid, the Undermine, they have done pretty well, I guess, maintaining that balance between the two. Because I won't say the Undermine is strictly boss to boss. You have some fights in between. But it's nothing like you would have to do in Classic, where you have to clear miles of trash before you can even get to the first boss. I will not free you this time. Oh, I guess I am required to fight these guys. So, this time, Gammon, I will release you and let you save us. Sprint. That'd be cool if you could actually use that mailbox inside the raid. So I did say at the beginning, last time I ran this, all my bags were full. That was because I was looting everything. This run, I'm barely looting, and I'm halfway through my bag slots. So yeah, this event does make you get a lot of loot. 1209, I doubt that'll sell for that much, but I'll try. But yeah, like I said, I was having to delete stuff actually to keep everything. The funny thing is these motes of harmony actually do sell for quite a bit. So it is kind of sad that I'm not doing the trash to, wow, that's a lot of gauntlets, to get that those motes. But at the same time, I need to make this one quick because I unfortunately have to go to bed soon. So I'm not too worried about all the trash dropping. And of course, since I'm a rogue, the lock boxes you can get. I got a few last time that had some pretty decent stuff in them. So it's kind of a bummer that I'm not. Those currently sell for $6.50, so I'm going to put those down there. But yeah, we have a few more bosses. I shouldn't have to, if anything, delete anything in my bags, because hopefully I'll have enough room. I know I speak of it, and then it'll appear. I just said I got a few boxes last run. It was kind of sad that I didn't get any this one. And we know the first thing I do is I get a box. So I'll open that later. I know I said I was going to skip all the trash, but here I am killing them regardless, because, I don't know, they're just kind of in the way. I'm not going to go out of my way to avoid them. But then I'm not also going to go out of my way to pull extra, if that makes any sense. I doubt this sells for 3K, but I'll try it. $20 gold. Alright, time for the next boss. Let me just finish off these guys. See if they'll drop a lockbox for me since I complained about it. We all know that's how World of Warcraft works, right? You complain about something and then it'll finally drop that one particular item if you complain enough about it. I completed a set. It's a Death Knight? Yeah. It's a cool little Death Knight set, so... yeah, actually... 1, 2, 3, 5 bosses? I think I should have close to enough room to not have to do anything, but... I can get rid of stuff like this food because that doesn't really sell for much. This doesn't sell. Is there anything else? I mean, that sells 9 gold to pop. These don't really sell. Pull that. Is there anything? Sprint. I can sell it. I doubt somebody is going to buy this for 5 gold on the auction house. If somebody does, that's wild. But, hey. I'd rather it not be in my bags. I'll get rid of that, because that doesn't sell. I got some milk. He needs some milk. So, hopefully with that little bit of cleaning, I'll have enough to clear this place without any issue, but I guess we'll have to find out, because these bosses drop a lot of loot with this event. And I still have 5 bosses to do. Yep. War Chief, for the War Chief. Let's go. Start the event, please. I don't want to have to sit here and listen to the box talk to me like I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. Let me open the box. Open the box. What's in the box? No, thank you. You will not attack me. Thank you very much. I wish they would make these boxes so they open immediately instead of having to cast. If they can essentially change a whole mechanic on Deathwing, I think they could make that little subtle change to make this just go a teeny tiny bit faster than what it currently does, because having to sit there and cast on each box can get kind of tiresome at times. Do that, or give me the ability to teleport. Actually, now that I think about it, I think there is a way to teleport to the last boss in Siege of Orgrimmar. I just completely forgot and didn't do it because my brain wasn't functioning at the beginning of the raid. First, I do it on the wrong difficulty, and then I'm just now remembering I think there's a possibility I could have teleported to the last boss, which is the boss we need to do for the mount. Alright, we're almost there. A few more boxes. I gotta go back to the other side. Do the same thing on that side. Ow, stop burning me. Alright, pull this and we're done. And we can move on to the next boss. Please let me go. Oh, I wasn't close enough. I'm just dumb. Sorry. Let me open the box. Let me open the box. Let me open the box. Thank you. Come on. Come on. Come on. There we go. Thank you. So, if the other bosses drop as much loot as that just dropped me, I don't think I'm gonna have enough room because that was entire row. Did I just go the wrong way? I did. I'm dumb. But yeah, that was an entire row of loot pretty much. Now I only have 2 more rows to fit loot in. So I may actually need to get rid of some stuff in here. I think I'll start like anything below 3 gold I'll get rid of. But we'll have to see how well that works. Let me just get rid of those because those sell for 30 silver. I don't need that. Blizzard, please give rogues more speed abilities so I can run through this stuff faster. Okay. Alright, I already had it, so... Now I'll remember. I like how it says mythic. It's got a meta and a prismatic socket. But for future, I'll know not to turn it into an actual tier piece and just get the 50 gold from it. I'll just have to remember off the top of my head. Or make the raids smaller. I'll take that as a prize. This is where like being a demon hunter and or a, I guess, monk comes in handy, because I feel like they're the kings of mobility, whereas we just really have sprint. Do I have a talent that will make me have like multiple stacks of sprint? I don't think so. Oh. We'll get through it. We have 3 more bosses. Let me go. Let me go. Let me go. Let me go. Thank you. At least these last 3 bosses should go relatively quickly. So I hate when oh my gosh. So remember when I said I was gonna have enough space? Yeah. Definitely not gonna have enough space here. Fortunately for the boss loot, it can get mailed to me. Yeah, like if I don't pick it up, they send it in the mail. So I think that's what I'm gonna have to do for these last 2 bosses. Unless the mount drops, then I'm definitely picking it up and learning it right then and there. But for any like items, I guess I'll look to see if I have the appearance for it, and if I don't, I'll pick it up. Otherwise, I'm sure I'll leave it on the body and hope that it gets mailed to me, because I have 6 slots left for my inventory space. The Awakener. Is that me? I've never really paid attention to their dialogue. Nor do I know why the Klaxi, or however you pronounce them, are a boss fight here. I always thought it was weird and never really questioned it. Like, how did Garrosh convince them to fight alongside them? Does it explain that in the, I guess, Horde campaign as to why they're with Garrosh? Because that'd probably explain why I don't know, because I've never done, like, the Horde campaign for Mists of Pandaria. I've been predominantly an Alliance player, so if they do, that's probably why these people are fighting with Garrosh instead of, you know. So now we fight them in the Heart of Fear. Can I not kill this guy? Yeah, I know the whole Heart of Fear is like their whole raid dedicated to them. So how did we get from there to fight them in Siege of Orgrimmar, right? But I guess I should have paid attention more to the Mists of Pandaria lore. Through most of these expansions, I mostly just did PvP. So, like, the PvE side of things / lore side of things wasn't high on my list. So that's probably why I don't recall it. Did I just bug it out? If I vanish, will it reset? Okay, it'll reset by itself. But yeah, like I said, I don't understand why these guys are here. But they're here. They had a whole raid before dealing with predominantly their species, I guess. And then they're just randomly in the Siege of Orgrimmar. I don't know. I guess like I said, should have paid more attention to the lore reason behind why they're here, and instead of just rush to get to max level, just do arenas and such. But here we are. Let them all there. There we go. Don't bug out this time, please. Thank you. In 3... Was it in 3s they come? It's Diablo. By the blood of the willing. Yada yada. Grab that one. I'll grab that because I don't have that. Grab that because I don't have it. And then the rest will be mailed to me. I don't know if I have the pants. Okay. So, let's hope Garrosh gives me the mount. Because that'll be the best way to end the night, per se. Because I'm 0 for 8 or 9 now when it comes to mounts. And I could really use one to end the stream on a high note. And not come out of the day with nothing. Because so far that is what it's looking like. What have we ran? We ran the Eye. Well, I went to Molten Core to try to get the bindings. Didn't get it. Went to Karazhan. Didn't get it. Went to the Eye. Didn't get it. Went to Ice Crown. Didn't get it. Went to Eye of Eternity. Didn't get it. Went to Ulduar. Didn't get it. Went to Dragon Soul. Didn't get it. Went to Firelands. Didn't get it. Went to Throne of the Four Winds. Didn't get it. Now we're on Siege of Orgrimmar, which will probably be the last one for the night. So I could really use that mount, Garrosh. Or you know what? I think you dropped some shoulders. I'll take some shoulders for the warrior plate shoulders. I'll take those because I don't have those yet. If you don't give me the mount, just give me the shoulders at least, because I'll be happy with those. If you can finish up your RP, please, because you are surely taking your time here for... Let's go, let's go, let's go. Please. Please add a skip option so I don't have to sit here and watch Thrall cast Call of the Elements every time I want to run this place. And ultimately, I think he fails to stop Garrosh, and it's on us yet again to save him. I guess I'll open this because... Oh my gosh. I totally forgot that happened. If you could bleed, please. That'd be greatly appreciated. Come on. Come on, please. Thank you. Please go down, sir. Please go down. Please go down. Haha. He died. I didn't have to do anything. Let's go mount. Do not leave me dry tonight. Well, I guess bad news didn't drop. So all this should be mailed to me. So I'm going to hearth out. And this is probably going to be the last one for the night. We went 0 for 9, 0 for 10, one of the two, no mount. Hopefully we'll have better luck next time when we do the remainder of the raids with my rogue. But we'll have to see what happens then. With that being said, thank you all for everybody that joined in to the stream to see how everything was going to work out. For those lurking and those who participated in the lovely chat tonight, it's been real. I'm going to find a spot to log out, and then I'll probably be calling it a night. But we will have more streams in the future coming up, whether that's going to be more World of Warcraft or even classic hardcore, or I may even just throw out a poll on the YouTube for suggestions on what to stream in the future. Another thing that's being worked on is setting up a Discord server, so we can start a little community going here, which will post when I do like go live, so everybody will be notified outside of YouTube. They can be notified through Discord. But yeah, hope everybody has a great rest of their night, and with that, we are donezo.